I'm celebrating. I got my new guitar today. Cheers. I have not opened it up yet. I was waiting to do it with you guys. Worked all day. Went to band practice. I knew it was here. So it's a bit late, but there was no way I was going to wait until tomorrow because I'm really excited to see this thing. Now, my last video, you probably remember me saying that I was experimenting with 8-gauge string guitars, which were typical for a lighter gauge, 8 or 9, for a lot of these like hair metal shred 80s guitarists like Eddie Van Halen or Warren DeMartini, Steve Vai. Anyway, I decided that I wanted to have a guitar specifically for the light gauge string, so it's sort of like my 80s shred guitar. As I've got jazz arch tops here that clearly are strung with a gauge string that's appropriate for jazz, or my classical that has nylon strings. And then there's of course my 3 PRS guitars that I use for Beast Face, where I use like a 10 to a 52, go much more heavier. Now I've got a guitar specifically for that style of music. All right. What guitar did I get? I got the Warren DeMartini Signature guitar. It's the Blood and Skull guitar. It's the one that you see in the infamous video Round and Round by the band Rat. This is the lead guitarist for the band Rat, the 80s hair metal band, which I grew up actually really liking them. Hair metal wasn't really my thing, but somehow I always thought Rat had a really cool sound. When I was thinking about having a signature guitar, I've never had a signature guitar, never even had a guitar with like a really, gaudy paint job on it. And that's what these things usually come with. But now I own one. I like this guitar. Like, it's a Charvel. I've had Charvels before, and Jacksons are very similar. But it's the guitar that you see Warren DeMartini playing in the video Round and Round, and it's the scene where, if you're not familiar with the video, it's set in like a mansion where you've got these hoity-toity rich people eating caviar and drinking champagne, where they look really stuck up. And Milton Berle actually does a cameo, and it's pretty funny. But they're up in the attic right above, the room above, and they're playing the song. And they're just, obviously it's really loud, and then you can see the reactions of the people downstairs trying to have a quiet dinner. They're just like, oh, I don't like this, or whatever. And then there's a scene where Warren DeMartini crashes through the ceiling and lands on the dining room table to do his solo. And he's just like shredding and just annoying these people. But that's the guitar that he's playing, is this Blood and Skull Charvel guitar. So I ordered mine off of Sweetwater. Oh, I should probably mention, this is not an endorsement video. You probably already knew that, because as far as YouTubers go, I'm small potatoes. I think Charvel and Sweetwater's got better things to do than endorse somebody like me. This is just purely something I bought on my own dime. I haven't even played it yet. It's still in the box. Like I said, we're going to do that together. But it also raises the question, well, why did I have to get this guitar? It was a little bit spendy for this kind of guitar, because honestly, I think if you took the paint job away, it would have been a lot less expensive. So then why pay that? Why not just get one without the paint job? Same thing. It's beside the point. I've got plenty of guitars that can do the same thing. I could string any one of these up on 8s or 9s. Why do I have to have this one? It's really just kind of about like the energy that the guitar has, and when you look down at it, it's inspiring, like representing your favorite players. It really boils down to the same principle as like, why do we buy like a shirt like this that represents a band or some kind of message that's going to cost you like 3 times as much? Like a band t-shirt or a concert shirt costs you like $30, where you could get the same cheap t-shirt for $5 at Target. It just won't have the image on it. Why? Because it's just fun. We like to express ourselves, and this guitar definitely is expressing itself with the paint job. Okay, you're probably getting really impatient. I'm getting impatient. I'm going to go get it, and we're going to check this out together. All right. It's in this box. I hope I don't knock over my camera or any lights trying to do this. I've never done one of these types of videos before. Oh, happy new gear day. Cool. Yeah. Here's that. Sweetwater, they always send you candy. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'll give it to my daughter. Okay. Well packaged in this stuff. Protect it. Oh. It's a box inside another box. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Got the littler box. I should have maybe just started with this one. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. And I did. I knocked I knocked one of my lamps over. Ugh. Oh. Wow. Okay. So, tremolo bar, the tremolo arm here, he came with it. Oh, correction, 2 Allen keys. That here. Yeah, I'm going to want that because that's the Floyd Rose tremolo. I know one of the things, Warren DeMartini's like me, Floyd Rose trems are cool, but when you can bend them where you go down and press down, that's cool, but when you can pull up, not a fan. It's a cool feature, but the guitar goes out of tune easily. So he had it, I believe, where the Floyd Rose tremolo is flat on the face of the guitar without any wood dug out, so it's essentially blocked. Anyway, getting excited. Wow. So, like they do, yeah, they just sent this sheet here that shows that it passed all this inspection stuff. Sweetwater is very thorough. And I'm not endorsed by them, but I do buy a lot of gear from them. They're a very solid company. Ow. First impressions here. One of the first things that I was really eager to find out. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There it is. It's got some weight to it. I wasn't expecting that. I know it's an alder body, and I guess I always thought alder was lighter. I could have been wrong about that. Maybe I'm kind of a hack when it comes to knowledge about guitars. Right now, just at first glance, this actually... Oh, it doesn't... The Floyd Rose is not blocked on the face of the guitar, so this could go the other way. Okay, I remember reading something about that, but... Well, whatever. That's not a deal breaker. I like the weight on it. There's another thing... Okay, sorry, I was wondering about the neck. Whenever I see a neck that's kind of like this color, it always reminds me of a really cheap Squier guitar. This neck is thin. Huh. I like how the skull isn't off-white. That's pretty cool too. All right. Putting the tremolo arm on. Let's see. I wonder if it's in tune. The last time I bought a guitar from Sweetwater, the guitar showed up perfectly in tune. That kind of surprised me because I don't expect that. Well, it works. So definitely these are 9s on here, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go the 8 route. Those are pretty light. It was kind of fun. But I know I usually don't even play on 9, so I might just keep it the way that it is. Depends on how it feels. I looked it up, and Warren DeMartini does play on 9 gauge, but he was also tuned down a half step, so it probably felt like 8s. All right, what should be the first thing I play on this? I know. Ooh, it's out of tune. Hold on. No, it's not. Never mind. All right. There we go. That's the riff to Round and Round. Kind of didn't play it great. Almost sounded like I was going to play Iron Man for a second. That is a fast neck. Yeah, and it's got that light gauge feel. The neck, like I said, I was worried it was going to have that like cheap feel to it, but it doesn't. Oh, and then that's kind of cool. On the back, you got Warren DeMartini's signature, and you got the blood dripping down, going straight down like that. It's pretty cool. I like the basicness of it as well. Like most of my guitars are electric. I always have a variety of pickups to choose from, which is totally fine. I mean, I like that because then I can use them for different sounds and stuff. But I like how it's just really basic. You just got this one Seymour Duncan pickup right here and then just one volume knob and nothing over here. Another interesting feature about this one is right here, to do a neck adjustment on the truss rod, you have access right here. Yeah, you don't even... Well, no, you got the thing here too. But my understanding is on the original one that Warren DeMartini played, you had to take the neck off if you wanted to make an adjustment. You had to take the neck all the way off, which I don't want to have to do that. And you can buy one that is that way. So then it's an inconvenient feature. You can't access the truss rod without taking the neck off on this other version. Guess what? The other version costs about $3,000 more than this one. What the heck? I would just prefer to have this one. And then I think the other one too is more expensive. They actually hand paint the skull on every one and then they number them, so it's like this kind of authentic thing. That it doesn't mean that enough to me to do that. It's just really cool to have. I'll go with this one. Other feature, something I don't typically do, is we have the 22 neck profile. I usually like a 24 fret one, but hey, it's not like a Gibson Les Paul where there's all this hardware up here, and even when you're trying to be up here, that there's like not a whole lot of room. Like the access to these higher frets seems to be pretty good, and I don't think that's really going to bother me too much. Anyway, I'd say so first impressions on this, I'm really excited about it. It just looks cool. I can't wait to break it in. I'll probably do some more videos with it. It's got like the Charvel tuning heads. Just all around, it's a very stunning guitar. That was one of the things I did not expect, is it's got a little more weight to it than like my PRSs. I also like to check to see if it has neck dive. For a second, I thought it had neck dive. It does not. We'll check the intonation. Action looks good. I'd say all in all, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Much of it is pretty much what I expected. I was a little concerned about the neck, that it was going to feel cheap. This does not feel cheap. It's got a really, really smooth feel to it. And then just all around the body, it just feels solid. This hardware feels really solid. Here, hold on, before I go, let's try the tremolo. Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.